Good. Call to order the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for February 18th, 2025.
It's actually February 26th today.
Oh, yeah, February 26th. I'm just reading.
February 26th, 2025. Jason Halterman, Assistant Director of Planning and Zoning. Item number 2 tonight is our yearly election of officers. Current officers we have Michael Sinkhorn, you are the chairman. Chris Hyatt, you are the vice chairman. And Aaron Jung, who's no longer on the board, was the secretary. So we can accept nominations for each individual position, but we will need a new secretary for sure, or we can have a new chairman and vice chairman. It's up to you guys. So entertain motion for chairman.
Anybody want to?
I'll motion you to be chairman.
Right off the bat.
I second that.
All right, all in favor of chairman, raise your right hand. Sure. Okay. Be outvoted anyway, it looks like. Vice chairman. Erica makes a motion. Who seconded? Troy seconded?
Troy.
All in favor of Chris remaining vice, raise your right hand. Everybody passes. And then secretary.
I would like to nominate Diana Cockrell for secretary position.
I second.
All in favor of Diana, raise your right hand. Congratulations. All opposed? She abstained.
All right. All right. Agenda item 3 is the submittal of exhibits. I'd like to submit the following exhibits for tonight's records. They are the Platte County zoning order of 1990 as amended, Platte County subdivision regulations of 1992 as amended, our Platte County land use plan, the Platte County roads and master plan, all PowerPoint presentations with aerial map, site plans, and plats shown here tonight, as well as the planning and zoning bylaws.
If there's no objections, we'll enter those into the record.
All right. Agenda item 4A is a request to rezone 16.95 acres located at 2000 Second Creek Road. The David R. Cutting Jr. Trust is requesting to rezone the 16.95 acres from Ag to RE, which is rural estates. The applicant wishes to create one 16.95 acre lot. This lot will be eligible to receive a building permit for single family construction. This proposed lot is for the applicant's grandson to construct a home. It's currently a portion of a larger 175 acre tract. The remaining 158 acres would remain zoned ag and unplatted. So we're talking one single lot, 16, almost 17 acres for single family dwelling. The real estates district, the minimum lot size is 5 acres. The minimum lot width requirement is 400 feet. This is an aerial view of subject property and surrounding zoning. To get your bearings, we are on the extreme eastern portion of unincorporated Platte County. This is Highway 92 that runs towards Smithville. It's Second Creek Road, which runs to the north and then ultimately feeds back into the city of Smithville. This is the city of Smithville right here. This is the property here outlined, the 16 acres outlined in solid pink. The dash line indicates the remaining 158 acres. Here's a close-up view. This is the remaining property that will stay zoned ag and unplatted. This is what we're talking about right here to be rezoned. These are the entities that reviewed the request, assigned the application, indicating their ability to provide service. They are the Platte County Department of Public Works, Platte County Health Department, Public Water Supply District number 4, Smithville Area Fire Protection District, the Northland Regional Ambulance District, and the Smithville R2 School District. Our minimum existing infrastructure requirements for the Rural Estates District for roads is the Category 1, which is the minimum of a gravel surface. Second Creek Road's chip and seal, so it exceeds the standard. It does have the ability to have a septic system. It does have water available. It is within 5 miles of a fire station. This proposal does meet or exceed our minimum requirements. And this is our Platte County Future Land Use Plan map, which is our guide for development in unincorporated Platte County. The red arrow indicates the approximate location of the property. It falls within our agricultural policy area, which recommends 1 lot per 10 acres or more. As I stated, this is for one 16, almost 17 acre lot. So the proposed rezoning does conform to the recommendations of our land use plan. And these were the recommendation criteria as they're listed in the staff report. Staff recommends approval of this request for zone from ag to RE real estates I'm available for any questions you may have.
Jason, the close proximity to the city of Smithville, any objections there?
We've had some phone calls from the city, but from what I mean, I wasn't here when I didn't feel any of those calls, but Daniel said once he kind of explained what the situation was, people, one lot, not an expansion of suburbia of Smithville.
City notified.
Yeah, the city was notified because they were within a mile and a half, and we didn't receive any correspondence from the city.
Okay.
You turn the mics back on.
Any other questions for staff? Comments from the audience for agenda item 4A? Discussion amongst the board? Nothing? All right, well, entertainment, a motion for agenda item 4A.
I move to approve agenda item 4A.
Eric made the motion. Becca seconds. All in favor of approving agenda item 4A, raise your right hand. Item passed unanimously.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, I would like to present agenda items 4B and 5A together as they pertain to the same property.
Please do so.
Item 4B is a request to rezone 30 acres located at 21225 Highway P from Ag to RE, which is rural estates. Item 5A is a preliminary plat request for the subdivision called Whitetail Legacy Estates, major subdivision, which would subdivide this 30 acres into 3 lots. Each lot would be 10 acres in size and proposed to be rezoned to RE rural estates. Each of those lots would be eligible for a building permit for single family construction. The applicant has indicated that these lots are for their children to construct homes. They have 3 kids. They wanted 3 lots for each kid, 1 lot for each kid. So my understanding, that's what these are for. It's a portion of a larger property, and that remaining portion will remain zoned ag and unplatted. A fairly large piece of property. 200 acres, 207 acre property. So you're taking 30 acres off of that. The remainder will remain zoned ag and unplatted. Rural estates, minimum lot size is 5 acres, minimum lot width requirement is 400 feet. Preliminary plat was included in the staff reports. And the preliminary plat was reviewed by county staff. It doesn't meet all these minimum requirements for the rural estates district and preliminary plat requirements found in our subdivision regulations. This is an aerial view of subject properties and surrounding zoning. Get your bearings. We are north of Weston. And this is Highway P that runs north and intersects up here further with Highway H, and Highway V extends further to the north. We're in the northern part, north of Weston. Outlined here in yellow is 30 acres to be rezoned. Here's a closer view of the property. Here's the remaining 170 acres here. But this property would be subdivided into 3 10-acre lots. These are the entities that reviewed the request. They were provided a copy of the preliminary plat for review. And they signed off on both applications. They are the Missouri Department of Transportation, Platte County Health Department, Public Water Supply District number 7, West Platte Fire Protection District, and the West Platte R2 School District. The minimum existing infrastructure requirements for rural estates, again, for roads at the category 1, which is the minimum gravel surface. Highway P is asphalt, so it exceeds the standard. You have the ability to have septic out there. It does have water available. It is within the jurisdiction of the West Platte Fire District. They can't provide service to that. So anything meter exceeds these minimum requirements. So once again, our future land use plan map, this red arrow, and again, approximate location of the property. It too falls within our ag policy area, which recommends that 1 lot per 10 acres or more. These lots are each proposed to be 10 acres in size, and it also is for family members. So it does conform with the recommendations of our land use plan. Rezoning recommendation criteria is listed in the staff report. Staff recommends approval of the request to rezone for the preliminary plat. I'll show you the plat that was submitted. This is the preliminary plat submitted for the subdivision. Again, 3 10-acre lots. Each lot would be eligible for a building permit. Same entities. MoDOT did state that access to MoDOT right away would be by permit only, so they have to go to MoDOT for driveway permits. It is totally possible they may have to share the driveway access between those lots. I don't know, but that is a possibility. The state it does exceed the standards for minimum existing infrastructure. Wastewater each would be on a septic system. There's water available from water district number 7. Fire from West Platte. These are the recommendation criteria for the preliminary plat. Staff also recommends approval of that with the following condition: that the county commission approve the applicant's request to rezone from ag to rural estates. I'll be up for any questions you may have.
So just to clarify, I think this started at 237 acres, so it
Oh,
was
yeah, the remaining 207.
207.
Yeah. Or 200 acres.
Any other questions for staff?
I'm gonna ask to abstain.
Any comments from the audience for agenda item 4B or 5A? Discussion amongst the board for agenda item. We'll entertain a motion for 4B because we'll have to do 2 separate motions for two agenda items.
Motion to approve agenda item 4B.
And I would second that.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, Chris seconded. John made the motion. All in favor of agenda item 4B, raise your right hand. And then Becky's abstaining. And then motion for agenda item 5A
I'll make a motion to approve agenda 5A.
with conditions
With
listed.
conditions.
All right, with conditions.
I'll second.
Erica seconds. Jeff made the motion. All in favor of approval, I put 5A, raise your right hand. And then Becky's abstaining again from 5A. Then item 6A.
Agenda item 6A is a request for approval of an amended site development plan for the Riverwood Winery, which is located at 22-200 Highway 45 North. Property is approximately 4 acres. David Natz is seeking approval of this amended site plan for his winery facility. They're seeking to update the site plan to include, in order to construct a 50-foot by 75-foot post frame building to be used for additional seating and storage. They also will construct a 20 by 40-foot concrete pad and an arbor, a 20 by 50-foot concrete pad and an arbor, a 23 by 120-foot concrete pad with a 10 by 70-foot arbor, and a 20-foot by 45-foot concrete pad. All these improvements will be adjacent to the existing winery building on the property. And they are also proposing to upgrade their parking service from gravel to asphalt. They will gain additional parking spaces to accommodate for this new construction with that asphalt parking. The original site plan was approved back in 2005, and it grew, which is a good thing. And it was amended in 2016 to add a building, and they expanded. And now they've had more success, so they're looking to expand again. So they needed to come before the board to get this done. Here we are, aerial view of the property. We are in the northwest corner of Platte County. This is the village of Iatan here. You see the property out on the yellow. This is Dean Lake. If anybody goes up there to hang out, I doubt it, but you might.
There's no lake.
This is a closer view of the existing facility. This is the winery. This is an adjacent building that for great processing. The new structure will be in this area right in here, and he's going to pave, proposing to pave this pretty much this whole area here, I believe. And then the remainder, back portion will still stay grass and open space. Yeah, it's pretty washed out. You can't see it on this, but this was his site plan that he submitted, his amended site plan. We have it in the file. You can read it.
Yeah.
It does meet our requirements for a site plan. These are the entities that were provided a copy of the site plan for review. They did sign the application indicating their ability to provide service. They are the Platte County Health Department, MoDOT, did as well. Buchanan County Water District number 1, West Platte R2 School District, and the Southwest Buchanan County Fire Protection District. Each did sign the application. And the site plan meets the provisions and intent of our site plan section of our zoning order. The parking and loading areas and access to streets are highways appear sufficient. And there are no other issues identified at this time that would affect the health, safety, or general welfare of the surrounding area. That being said, staff does recommend approval of this with amended site development plan.
Questions for staff for 6A?
If you have any controversy in the neighborhood there.
Not recently. Well, not on this property.
Yeah, I don't know if the board's ever been up there, but it's not too far from where I live, and it's just, I think it's a great addition to Platte County. Very well run, professionally done. It's not something that you stay all night out there. You know, it's like hours are really good for the community. I think it's great they're expanding and all these just extra. It's the old Lakeview School.
Yeah. Throughout the history of the facility, we've never received a complaint on it.
Yeah. I think y'all.
Yeah, and it's not in the floodplain.
Oh, no.
Right.
It's not in the floodplain.
If you haven't been there, they've got good food and entertainment, and it's just a well run. I think you really like it.
And you said earlier on that it's been going on since 2005, that ended in 2016. So we've been in business for almost 20 years now.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I might add, I commute by there pretty much daily, and I'm shocked at the crowds on the weekends, how busy it is.
Popular. I've heard nothing but good things. Yeah.
Is there any comments from the audience for agenda item 6A? Because we didn't get there. All right. Any more discussion amongst the board for agenda item 6A? Site development plans don't have a time, correct?
Correct. Permitted use. It's zone commercial. It's zone CH, highway commercial. So it is a permitted use. So yeah,
Okay.
no time frame on
Also, no notice other than the
it. Sign. We put the public notice sign. That's it.
Okay. So notice does not go out to the,
No.
oh, interesting.
Permitted use.
So a couple things for the new people, Jade and Troy, little planning and zoning 101, I guess. Special use permits have normally a time frame form. So like, right, if a bed and breakfast wanted to be put up or people wanted small farm animals and that sort of thing, there's a time limit on that.
Okay.
And then the notice that Daniel was speaking of doesn't apply to site development plans like this. It's strictly a notice that is posted on the property.
Yeah, we post a public notice sign and that's it. We're not required to notify people within 1,000 feet or post notice in the newspaper.
Which is what happens on rezonings as well, right?
Rezonings, preliminary plats, especially.
There'll be a test.
Yes.
All right. If there's no discussion for 6A, we'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to move to approve agenda item 6A, amended site plan development.
Second.
Erica seconds. All in favor of approval of agenda item 6A, raise your right hand, please. Motion unanimous. So Troy, to break you in correctly, the individual that was represented in your township, he always approved the minutes, made the motion for approval of the minutes.
I got you.
But Erica is kind of, I guess, yes, it's,
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed this.
there's a motion for approval of the minutes. Is there a second?
Second.
John seconds. All in favor of approval of minutes, raise your right hand. Unanimous for minutes.
And those were the minutes from the December 17, 2024 meeting because we did not have a meeting in January.
You want to retract your statement?
Other business and staff report, we would like to welcome Troy Kearns and Jade Rodell Pittman to our board. Troy is a representative from Carroll Township and Jade is Sue. Troy took their young place and Jade is filling the vacancy for a long time left by Darren Heiger. So thank you for your service and we certainly appreciate it. And We do not have a meeting in March and you didn't get any applications, so you never know.
Oh. I'm probably slowing down.
Remortgage my house. I can afford it.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Whitmer had been put in on Friday.
Okay.
I talked to him today. I thought he might come. He seemed like, he's like, I'm like, no. Just stay home. He's like, well, he told me he had another hip done like almost 26 years ago, the day of his first planning commission meeting he ever went to.
Oh my gosh.
And he was, I don't know if he was fighting something or he was concerned about something, so shut it up. But it was, yeah, I said, no, you're good. Stay home. So
Yeah.
he said he's doing good. So,
Good man.
ready to adjourn.
Entertain a motion for adjournment. Becky made a motion. Diana seconds. All in favor of adjournment? Meeting adjourned. Off the record.
Yeah, well, just for curiosity.
That would be probably.
Oh.